in just playing some music like always. Hi, Emma. I assume Andy's with you too. Hello. Hi, Susie. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Scott. Oh, I feel a little bit like this is like Romper Room, and I'm like, I see all these people through the magic mirror. Hi, Bradley. Hey. Thank you for joining every week. All of you, thank you for joining every week. It's so nice. Well, all right. So the track that I'm playing today, you know that I love playing music from my talented friends. This is a track from my friend and mentor Benny Breitern off of his new Electro Swing album that dropped this year. And I'll put a link up. It's a wonderful album, lots of fun, and gets your toes tapping, as you can tell. And it's also kind of fun. Like I'm gonna play a couple of different tracks over the next couple of weeks from him because he does so many different things. I just spilled my water because it's gonna be that kind of a show. Oh well. Well, we've got a few more people. So let me talk about our charity this week. So you may notice that it's a repeat. It's the ACLU again. So last week I put up a donation link for the ACLU of Southern California. This week I finally found the donation link for the parent charity. So if you didn't donate last week or you want to donate again, this week we had the big news coming out of the Supreme Court, and the ACLU had something to do with that. That they were the legal counsels on those cases, and so we thank them. And the work that they're doing matters so much right now in the world. So I wanted to highlight them again. And as always, if you're moved to donate, donate as much as you want. And if you're not in a position to donate, that's fine. Just enjoy the show, too, because that's why we're all here, just to have a good time and listen to some music. All right. Well, this is a great track, but I think I am going to go ahead and get started here with my singing. So thank you, Benny. I'll put a link up for that. Go listen to it. Whoops. Maybe I'm going to do it. Here I go again. I'm hearing trumpets blow again. All aglow again. Taking a chance on love. Yeah, I slide again. About to take that ride again. Starry-eyed again, taking a chance on love. I thought the cards were a frame up I never would try, but now I'm taking the game up and the ace of hearts is high. Things are mending now, I see a rainbow blending now. We'll have our happy ending now, taking a chance on love. Here I slip again, about to take that trip again. Got my grip again, taking a chance on love. Yeah, I prove again that I can make life move again. In the groove again, taking a chance on love. I'm walking round with a horseshoe in clover, I lie. Why, Mr. Rabbit, of course you better kiss your foot goodbye. On the ball again, I'm riding for a fall again. I'm gonna give my all again, taking a chance on love. Taking a chance on love. That's right. Oh, no, my phone is going to be misbehaving today, I can tell. Pause? Yes, for paused. So taking a chance on love. So I've been talking an awful lot lately over the last few weeks about Ethel Waters, who I love. And so that was the song that she sang in the movie Cabin in the Sky, which was recently on TCM. If you have the TCM app, you can still go watch that movie. It's not a movie without problems, but her performance in it is really, really wonderful. And I highly suggest that you watch that. So how is everybody doing today, this week? Are we getting out? Are we staying in? What are you all doing? Let me know in the comments how you're doing, how you're feeling. I went for a walk today down to the park at the end of my block, and I got down there. There were about maybe 40 people down at that park, and not a mask between them. I was wearing my mask, though. I behaved, but I did turn right around and come home. So I'm going to be staying put, I think, quite a lot. So this is a little Fat Swaller song that kind of seemed appropriate. Maybe. There we go. No one to talk with, all by myself. No one to walk with, but I'm happy on the shelf. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you. I know for certain the one I love. I'm through with flirting, it's just you I'm thinking of. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you. Like Jack Horner in a corner, I don't go nowhere, what do I care? Your kisses are worth waiting for. Believe me, I don't stay out late, don't care to go. I'm home about 8, just me and my radio. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you. Like Jack Horner in his corner, don't go nowhere, what do I care? Your kisses are worth waiting for. Believe me, I don't stay out late, don't care to go. I'm home about 8, just me and my live stream show. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you. Oh, saving my love for you. That's right, friends, I'm saving it for you, for all of you. Thank you for joining me on these Tuesday nights. It's just the best. It's the highlight of my week, and I hope you feel the same way. Well, let's see. So I haven't seen her on yet, but I know she does watch every week and will probably be joining us. Or maybe she is here and I just don't know how to make this thing work. But this week I posted a little meme, maybe some of you saw it, that said that it feels like This year, every month should end with a chorus of Oompa Loompas coming out and singing a song about the lessons that we should have learned and did not. And so Miss Lolita said that she wanted me to sing an Oompa Loompa song on my next show. So I'm not going to sing an Oompa Loompa song, no. But I will sing a song from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory because I love that show. So let's see how we do with this one. If it'll start. I don't know what's wrong with my phone today. There we go. Who can take a sunrise, sprinkle it with dew, cover it in chocolate or a miracle or two? The Candyman. The Candyman can. The Candyman can, 'cause he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good. Who can take a rainbow, wrap it in a sigh, soak it in the sun and make a strawberry lemon pie? The Candyman. The Candyman can. The Candyman can, 'cause he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good. The Candyman makes everything he bakes satisfying and delicious. Talk about your childhood wishes. You can't even eat the dishes. Who can take tomorrow, dip it in a dream, separate the sorrow and collect up all the cream? The Candyman. The Candyman can. The Candyman can, 'cause he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good. The Candyman makes everything he bakes satisfying and delicious. Talk about your childhood wishes. You can't even eat the dishes. Who can take a rainbow, wrap it in a sigh, soak it in the sun and make a groovy lemon pie? The Candyman. The Candyman can. The Candyman can, 'cause he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good. And the world tastes good 'cause the Candyman thinks it should. And it should. Oh, the world could be so good. Oh, that's right, friends. The world can be so good. It can be if we just make it that way. If we all take care of each other and we'll get through all of this together. I love that song too. Don't you just love that song? Everybody's so quiet today, by the way. So, you don't have to. You can sit there quietly and you can enjoy the show. I hope you're smiling. But don't be shy. If you want to put notes in the comments and say hello, go ahead. That's fine. We're all here together. Well, okay. So that song, if you don't know, all the music to the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory soundtrack was written by the team of Anthony Newley and Leslie Brickus. Thank you, Scott. You just brushed your teeth. I appreciate that, Scott. That might be not quite the kind of comments that we want. Oh, you thought I was going to sing Cheer Up Charlie. I do love Cheer Up Charlie. I'll have to see if I can find a track for that song. Anyway, I love everything by Newley and Brickus. I absolutely love them so much. So most people know their soundtracks to Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory and Dr. Dolittle, which are absolutely wonderful. But people in the United States, anyway, don't necessarily know some of their other work. And they were theater people. Anthony Newley was a huge star as a singer in his own right. and quite wonderful. Did a lot of standards and cabaret. And there is a point to this rambling intro that I'm doing. So one of my favorite musicals, actually one of my favorite eras in theater history, is the British era called the Angry Young Men era of theater. Sounds so daring, right? The Angry Young Men. And basically all that was that it was a period in the late 50s and early 60s in Britain where there was just a whole slew of plays that dealt with this experience of men, especially young men, coming into a world where, as Eddie Izzard put it so eloquently in one of his shows, it was no empire, no more. And where suddenly they went from being people at the top to really, not having a lot of opportunities and feeling frustrated. And so you ended up with a whole bunch of really wonderful plays having to do with toxic masculinity. I know. I love these plays. If you know the film Alfie with Michael Caine, it's right in line with what all of that stuff was. And so Brickus and Newley did a musical, a happy, bouncy musical, all about toxic masculinity right in line with the Angry Young Men. It's called Stop the World, I Want to Get Off. And it was in the early 60s. I think it was 62. It's surprisingly not a show about this last year, although I think we all feel that way. And it deals with a character called Little Chap, who's kind of an everyman who is struggling to make something of himself. And I really love this show. Like, if you couldn't tell by my complete geeking out over it. And I love the score to it. It's got some really good songs. So this is one that you may know. I hope you know. And I'm going to have a little bit of help on this one from an invisible chorus of backup singers that I keep hidden away in my apartment for just this eventuality. So here they come. That's enough talking about this song. Oh, and my phone's not starting. Gonna build a mountain from a little hill. Gonna build a mountain, least I hope I will. Gonna build a mountain, gonna build it high. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, I only know I'm gonna try. Yeah. There they are. Gonna build a daydream from a little hope. Yeah. Gonna push that daydream up the mountain slope. Yeah. Gonna build a daydream, gonna see it through. Yeah. Gonna push that daydream up the mountain, gonna make them both come true. Yeah. Gonna build a heaven from a little hell. Gonna build a heaven, and I know darn well. Gonna build my mountain with a lot of care. Gonna take my daydream up the mountain, and heaven will be waiting there. Gonna build that mountain as I will someday, and the Lord sends Gabriel to take me away. I'll have a fine young son with the good Lord's grace. I'll leave a son in the heaven on earth with the good Lord's grace. Gone with a fine young son to take my place. I'll leave a son in heaven on earth with the good Lord's grace. Gonna build a mountain. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, ladies. Back to where you belong. Back to the place where I keep you. Well, that was my little mini Brickus and Newley show there. Stop turning off phone. Okay, that's the sound that I make when my phone doesn't behave. Well, you know who else? I always say things and then take a glass of water. Have you noticed this? Do you know who else really loved Anthony Newley, actually? And really, you want to know? This is amazing. This man, right here. Turn him around. There we go. Mr. David Bowie, actually, was hugely influenced early in his songwriting career by Brickus and Newley. Surprisingly, I know. I wouldn't dare make that up, by the way. It's completely true. So I was thinking about it, and I realized that I've been somewhat remiss in singing a David Bowie song on this show, even though I have him there with me every week, guiding me with my collection of music saints. So I thought that I would fix that this week and do a David Bowie song, and to do one where I think you might be able to see a little bit of that through line of the cabaret influence, maybe. People stare at the makeup on his face, laugh at his long black hair, his animal grace. Boy in the bright blue jeans jumped up on the stage, and Lady Stardust sang his songs of darkness and disgrace, and he was alright. The band was all together, and he was alright. The song went on forever, and he was awful nice, really quite paradise, and he sang all night long. The femme fatales emerged from shadows to watch this creature fare. Boys stood upon their chairs to make their point of view, and I smiled sadly for a love I could not obey, and Lady Stardust sang his songs of darkness and dismay, and he was alright. The band was all together, yes, he was alright. The song went on forever, and he was awful nice, really quite out of sight, and he sang all night long. Oh, how I sighed when they asked if I knew his name, 'cause he was alright. The band was all together, yes, he was alright, and his song went on forever, and he was awful nice, really quite paradise, and he sang all night long. Da 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 da. There we go. Little David Bowie action on my show. Finally got him there. But, you know, he's here all the time, I think, because he's actually one of my biggest influences. Well, let's see. What am I doing next? I've completely lost track of my own show. What am I doing? I know what I'm doing. See, it's all of the weird connections that happen in my head sometimes. So, of course, we just did a song all about stars. So it's time to do a song all about the moon. This is going to wrap up our show tonight. Fly me to the moon. Let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song. Let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. For joining this evening. We'll be back next Tuesday for another show, another half-hour show. Every Tuesday at 8 o'clock. So join me next week. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you so much to everybody who donated. The ACLU is doing great work. And thank you again for joining me. It's so fun to have everybody here. And if you missed any part of this, I'm going to repost it on my Facebook in just a few minutes, so you can go back and you can check it out from the beginning. Thank you so much. Good night, everybody.